Hi everyone, Brenda Guston here, and we are in week 10. I think it's important that you listen to this entire video because there's a couple important things that I wanted to tell you. The first thing is make sure what I would do if I were you right now is go get your syllabus. Have your notebook open to your syllabus. I'm going to make some changes to that and pause this video if you need to go get your syllabus. Okay, so you should have your syllabus. And then the first thing that I wanted you to notice is that we have our second lab practical this week. And remember that the lab practicals require respondus. And the lab practical that we took in week 6, we also used respondus. And remember that I did a Respondus practice quiz, and I think that Respondus practice quiz is posted under week number 4. You're welcome to do the Respondus practice quiz as many times as you want. So if you have a different computer that you're using for this practical than you've used before, do the Respondus practice quiz again. Make sure that's working. Again, I just want to give you the heads up to not wait to the last minute to take the practical in case there's something technically going on with you in Respondus. So the lab practical covers labs from week 6, 7, 8, 9. So week 6 is using culture media to grow bacteria. Week 7 is aseptic technique. I'm reading all this right off your syllabus, so it's good to see your syllabus right there. Week 8 is bacterial growth and physiology lab, and week 9 is the scientific method and counting lab. Remember that there's going to be lots of pictures from previous labs, know vocabulary, know the tools that you've used, the different kinds of media, those kinds of things. So review your lab handouts, make sure you know what you're doing. The questions that I put on there, even the ones after the virtual labs, are the kind of things I want to make sure that you know. So definitely review those questions. If you have any questions for me, I'm glad to answer them. So try to do the lab practical early in the week so you have, or at least start reviewing it so you have time to talk to me about questions. It says multiple choice, ordering, short answer, just like the last practical. There's 40 points and you have 70 minutes. I gave you more time because some people get nervous with the counting things and calculations. So I give you a little extra time for this one. I recommend doing that first. Get that off your plate. Then we have the lecture study guide. It's physical and chemical control of microorganisms. And there's a lecture assignment that goes along with that, and that's worth 5 points. So that's your Connect assignment. I put the lecture videos right here. Now, as I was making those videos, I was finding it a little bit difficult to do it in the format that I've done in the past, just using the book and kind of talking through using the diagrams and all, especially when I got to section 9.3. So what I ended up doing is I changed the format of the videos a little bit once I got to section 9.3. In fact, I made a regular video and I just didn't like it. So I scrapped it and I made a little PowerPoint from diagrams from your book, but there just weren't enough pictures from the book and it didn't flow well enough, in my opinion. So the videos from section 9.3, part 1 and part 2, I made them with help from cutting and pasting some things from your book onto a PowerPoint just to make it smoother. I highly recommend using those because the book just gives you a table for this, and I think they could give you a little bit more information to help you remember the material a little bit better, which is what I think I did. So there you go. That's your lecture assignment this week. Wait a minute, there's nothing else. If you look at the syllabus, it says for week 10 that we have control of microbial growth for lab. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 virtual labs. Since you have your syllabus sitting right next to you, look at that week 10 control of microbial growth, circle it, and put an arrow to the week 11 lab. We're going to do the control of microbial growth lab during week 11. That includes all of those virtual labs. So the only thing you have to do for lab this week is the lab practical. And I'm hoping that gives you extra time to review for the lab practical and to review the material for the lecture. Okay, so all the lab materials on your syllabus right now for week 10, control of microbial growth and 7 virtual labs, you're going to do those for lab in week 11. And then I'm going to combine one lab from week 11 and 12 and do that for week 12. So I'm not adding any more labs or any more points or anything. I'm just shifting them. Okay. So the only thing you have to do for lab this week is your lab practical. I recommend doing that first. Okay. What do you think? I hope you guys are doing well. Please contact me if you're having trouble with anything. I'm really glad to talk to you. I love to talk to you, as a matter of fact. I really like to hear from online students. So if you're struggling at all or you just want to chat about the class or whatever, I really appreciate hearing from you. Good luck this week, week 10. Go for it.